Hello, cool gamer. Happy Thursday. How are you? I hope you're doing good on this Thursday. This thoughtful Thursday. Thankful and thoughtful. What's up, Triple? Hey, Triple. Triple, you look so pretty today in your short. I'm going to share it out. I just looked at it a few minutes ago when I got home. I was like, look at Triple. The skin was popping. Hair looked good. Hey, Triple. It's Thoughtful Thursday, y'all. So what y'all thinking about? It's the coming up to the end of the week. How has your week been going? Hey, Sonya. Sonya says, Happy Thursday, Chad. Happy Thursday. How have your week been going? How's everybody's week been going? You know, I hope it's been great. If it hadn't been great, I hope it's been, at least good. If it hadn't been good and it's been kind of rocky and shaky, guess what? Come on over here and let's talk about it. Don't tell us your business. Don't tell us the details. But you know what? You don't even have to tell us about it. But whatever you went through this week, if it, made you feel some type of way or if it wasn't good news, guess what? Over here in this chat, we want to do whatever we can to cheer you up, even if it's just to say you are not alone. Even when you keep things to yourself, just be aware that if it's happened to you, it's probably happened to someone else already, or someone else is going through it and you just don't know it. So do your best to put on, a brave face, to be strong, to tackle whatever it is. And y'all know what I say. If it comes to you, you got to face it head on. You got to go through it. You got to go over it and come out on the other side. You got to go to the left and around it. You got to go to the right and around it. Sometimes you have to go up under that thing and come on back up on the other side of it. So, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Bad and Bougie? Hey, 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 Bad. You're welcome, Triple. Y'all go over there and check out Triple. Check her out tonight. Isn't it tonight, Triple? If you're still here, let me know. If you're she has a cash giveaway tonight. So go over there and check her out. Now don't go over there expecting no cash if you ain't over there all the time. But what you can do is you can go over there and you can check her out because Triple does parodies and Triple is a comedian to me. I don't know if she considers herself a comedian, but to me, she's a comedian. She's a YouTube comedian, but she also, she touches on things on a serious note. She does, and that's a good thing. She can uplift you, make you feel good, make you laugh, but don't mess with her. Don't mess with her, cause she can do other things as well. Hey, Tamika. What's up, Tamika? Hey, Dawn Peoples. Hey, 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 Lions Pride. Pleasant Thursday evening. Pleasant Thursday evening to you too, Dawn. Hey, Tamika. Good evening, Lions Pride, and everyone in the chat. It's Thoughtful Thursday. We got Bad and Bougie over here. Triple Headed Goddess. Cool Gamer. Knocking on the door first. And if you just remember, I got a doorbell. It's better known as a YouTube notification bell. So if you're coming through here and you have not subscribed, please do so. Tap my doorbell. Hold it down long. I'll answer it. It's better known as a YouTube notification bell. Come on over here and just chill out, y'all. Take a break. Take a break. If your day, again, if it's been rough, just come over here and talk about anything. You can come over here and drop some nuggets from the day. Some things happen to you. You want to share it with somebody. Maybe you can uplift somebody else because that's what we try to do over here. It's enough of the other crap going on, you know, the other crap that we all like and indulge in. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a hypocrite. I like a little drama, I like a little messy, but in moderation. Everything in moderation. It's just like when we're eating food. Everything in moderation, you know. And just don't do too much. Just don't do so much. Sometimes we just do so much, just too much. Just do it in moderation. I see everybody speaking to everybody. I'm glad of that. I'm glad of that. And I'm glad to have you guys in the chat. Glad to have you in the chat. I appreciate it. I hope that you've moved today. Even if you didn't feel like it, even if you didn't feel like it, most of us, A lot of times we don't feel like moving, but sometimes it'll help you to feel better. It'll help you clear your mind. Um, it'll help you to kind of, relieve stress. It'll help you to relieve stress. As y'all know what I say, don't let bothered people bother you. And don't come onto this app and then leave with more stress than you came with. Don't go into your job and leave with more stress than you came with. Don't go to church. Don't go to these family events. Y'all know these family events are coming up. It's the holidays, these Christmas parties, these Thanksgiving parties, and all these family get togethers. But don't go anywhere and leave with more stress than you went with. If you see that, if you feel that starting to happen, go ahead and leave early. Go ahead and leave early. If you're at the Christmas dinner, at the New Year's Eve party, and that auntie that comes along that's always in your business and kind of sours the party comes in, if you've been there for like an hour or two, look, go ahead and leave early. Catch you another party. Or go into another room. Go into another room and just, enjoy your family. Sometimes, y'all, we can't enjoy family because of family. We can't enjoy family because of family. It is what it is. But we're all human. We all go through things. We all have opinions. Uh, Sometimes you can be around family, and family. They'll have the worst opinions, or the opinions that you don't want to hear. And sometimes it can be us, y'all. You know, Sometimes it can be us just not willing to hear constructive criticism as long as it's constructive. As long as it's constructive. But anywho, I hope you guys have again been having a great week. Tomorrow is Friday, October 27th. So I know a lot of people have some things going on their channels. Yes, Sonya. Sometimes that cousin or that auntie comes in who always has an opinion, and we all always have opinions, but sometimes some opinions are harsher than others. Some opinions are more critical than others. Some opinions are more hypocritical than others. So these are all my thoughts for today on this Thoughtful Thursday. Thursday thoughts. I'm just full of thoughts on Thursday. Trying to figure out some ways to feel better overall, but especially during this holiday season, because y'all know a lot of people are depressed around this time of the year. So they're depressed around this time of the year. So, you know, it's that seasonal affective disorder. So if you happen to come through here and you see this live, even if you catch it during the live or on the replay or whenever you catch it, just remember, if this time of the year gets you down and out, you're not alone. We understand a lot of people. Hey, Key Kitchen and more, welcome to the live. Thank you for coming into the live. I appreciate you. We're just having some thoughtful Thursday conversations, Thursday thoughts. You know, y'all let me know what you guys do. Drop some nuggets in the chat. What do you do to feel better? What do you do to, to lift your mood, to boost your spirit, to put yourself into a positive vibe? If you have things going on they're just bothering you right now, tell us some things that you do to get your mind, in a better place. Because I think all of us are either we've gone through things, we're going through things, or guess what? We all definitely will go through something. So just drop nuggets on some of your experiences, things that you did to get yourself through a rough patch, things that you do to get yourself through depression, especially like at this time of the year. If you're one of those people who feel that seasonal depression coming on, I think it usually lasts from it's kind of like a fall. It usually lasts from like October to January. You know, for some people, it may only last like a week or two, like the week of Christmas, the week of Thanksgiving. It just depends on whatever it is that put them into that depressed mode. Because a lot of times things happen around the holidays that will, affect you from here on to the rest of your life. every time the holiday rolls around. And sometimes it's not so much that something happened. Sometimes it's just, missing loved ones. You know, if you've moved away from most of your family because of a job or school or something like that, this time of year can be depressing if you can't, travel back home for whatever reason. So I want each and every one of you to just do your best to stay encouraged, to stay uplifted, to stay positive. And sometimes it gets hard. It really does. But I always say, sometimes we're just down in the dumps, y'all. We're just down, down, down in the dumps. But eventually you have to do like a toddler. You have to do like a baby. You have to find that table. You have to crawl and pull yourself up until you're standing. You might fall again before you move, but you have to pull yourself up until you're standing. Then you have to take one step at a time. You might take one step, two steps, three steps, and then fall. Grab that arm of that chair. Pull yourself up again and keep going and keep trying to motivate yourself. Even in the worst situations, try to make the most of it, the most that you can, and the best of it. Hey, Jill. Everybody's speaking to Sonya, Tamika, and Dawn. I'm glad you guys are here speaking to each other, enjoying each other. Again, Triple Headed Goddess was in the live earlier. You guys check her out tonight. She's having a cash giveaway. She said it's going to be a short live. Jill's Comfort Zone is having a poetry harvest contest, and it will be October 29th. I think she said 7:30. I don't know why I keep forgetting the time, but I think it's 7:30 Eastern time. So check Jill out. But go over to her page, to her channel, and look at her community wall. Look at her community wall. If you have not entered, I don't think you can enter now because I think last night at 11 p.m. was the deadline. But you can enjoy the event. Jill says, I'm here listening, but getting me something to eat. Okay, Jill. Now look at Jill coming in here, y'all talking about food. Now the other day, she said we made her want to eat. Now she coming in the live talking about food. She's so wrong. Jill, what are you doing? What are you doing? You coming in the live. You're going to get us started on this food again. You know I love talking about food now. Tamika says, hi, Jill. Sonya says, hey, Jill. Sonya speaking to Miss Key Kitchen and more. Y'all check out Miss Key Kitchen. Look, everybody that comes over here cooks. Chef Finest Wine, Miss Key Kitchen, Jill's Comfort Zone. Y'all go over there and check them out. Triple even cooks, y'all. Triple cooks. Triple cooks. Sometimes Triple needs her a cooking channel. She doesn't always prepare it in front of us like Jill may or Finest Wine may or like Key Kitchen will, but she will upload it. And I can promise you she made it. I can promise you she made it. Jill says, thanks, son. I've been here, but I'm trying to eat before it's too late. I know, Jill. I know. And that's good. I know you have like a set time that you like to eat before it gets too late. I think most of us could benefit from that. Because I set a time, Jill, and then I go and snack. I go and find me a snack after that time. I got to do better. I got to do better. Jill says, hey, Tamika and Sonya. Yes, I have to do better. If you're going to fast after a certain time, and even if you're not really fasting, if that's not your thing, it's just that you want to, not eat after a certain time, you need to stick to it. You need to stick to it. So I'll say I'm not going to eat past 8. And the next thing I know, I'm not eating a full course meal, but I am looking for a snack. Jill says I suck at that too. I know, Jill. It's like I won't eat a full course meal after a certain time, but I will eat a snack. So I'm trying to get to the point where I'm not eating a meal and I'm not eating snack, that I'm just drinking water or maybe some lemonade, homemade lemonade. So, I make it homemade, I can determine how much sugar content it has. So I'm trying to get to that stage where if the time that I stop eating is 8 o'clock, then if I just have to have something, maybe something to sip on, and if I get tired of the water, maybe just some lemonade with a predetermined amount of sugar. Jill says, I suck at it too, but I'm here listening. Yes, Jill, yes. Get it on in. Get it on in. You got to stick to it. That's what we have to do. This is Thought for Thursday. And my thought on goals is that we need to stick to our goals. We need to stick to them. But the good thing about it is when you can admit that you don't stick to them. So that's the first step. It's just like an addiction. The first step is admitting that you have one. So when it comes to commitment, the, if you're not good at it, the first step is admitting that you're not good at it. The first step is admitting that you aren't, that in your mind you're committed. You want to be committed, but you're not sticking to it. You're not sticking to it. So yeah, it's um it's Thursday again. The weekend is upon us again. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. For many people, that's a chance to take a break, get a break from work, you know. And some people do work on the weekends. So hopefully, if you're working on the weekends, if you work the weekends, hopefully your job is laid back. Hopefully you're laid back and you can, you don't have to worry about the hustle and bustle. And truth be told, a lot of people like working on the weekends because when you work on the weekends, you don't have to worry about all that administrative staff lurking around, looking around, watching your every move. It's usually a little bit more laid back on the weekend on most jobs. So, that's good. Unless you work like in a hospital or something like that, it can be more laid back, but it can also get really busy. It can also get really busy, especially like, during the fall and during the summer. Everybody's traveling. You have new people in your towns, or, during the fall, it's football season. You have new people traveling a lot, going town to town, going to the games, whether it's college or professional. So make sure that whatever you do, whether you work on the weekend or not, get you some rest this weekend. I want you guys to get you some rest. I want you to get somewhere, get you some me time, some you time. I want you to take some deep breaths in and out and just reflect on the past week. Maybe do that on Friday night or Saturday. If you do it Saturday, do it early and get it out of the way so you can enjoy the rest of your Saturday. At some point on, I'm back. On some point on Sunday, reflect on the upcoming week. Reflect on the upcoming week. So, Friday evening, Friday night, reflect on the week, the current week, the week that's ending. Figure out some things you can do better. Figure out if everything was straight, if everything was okay. Figure out some things that happened that you can take into the next week, you know. And then Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, continue to think about the things that you can do during the upcoming week. Sunday night, get you some rest and start it all over again. Start all over again. It's called living. It's called life. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Reflect on the things that happen and figure out ways to make them better. Think about new things that you want to happen and figure out ways to make them happen. It's just a cycle. Everything is a cycle. Everything is a cycle. I don't do much of like celebrity stuff on here on my channel. But what I do want to bring up is that this morning, I think the video was made last night, but I saw Tasha K, and I've seen a lot of people speak on what she spoke on. And she said that you know, hello. I don't know if she was like actually, extending an olive branch to Cardi B because she says that she knows she has to pay and things like that. But I think some of the things that she said, could be sincere, you know, We know how Tasha K is. I don't watch her a lot, but in that video, she acknowledged that she did some things that she should not have done. She did some things that she should not have done. So, I don't know if this is some type of ploy, plot, or self motivated, but whatever it is, I feel like her tears were genuine. She talked about her life, her early life. She talked about, some abuse issues. So just go over there and check out Unwind with Tasha K and look at that video that she kind of directed towards Cardi B because of some things that Cardi B said in a live or something like that. But it was so good to see her acknowledge her part in the wrong. And I just don't. The only part I didn't really understand is her, you know, bringing Nicki Minaj into the conversation. But I do understand it. I don't understand it, and I do understand it. I understand the point that she was getting, that women should uplift women. Now, if there's some things out here that you're doing, yes, she's gonna talk about it. She's gonna, you know, just talk about it. She's gonna deliver the news. But there are some things that she did wrong. So by her saying that, I'm hoping that she learned that, when to step back and learn what lines not to cross, and when things are going too far, and when, enough is enough, and some things just aren't your business to dabble with. I think a lot of times in life, people feel like, well, if everybody else is talking about it, why can't I? But I've always been taught, and I've always seen some of these same people say they're unique and they're individuals. And so if you're unique and you're an individual, why is your excuse for doing some of the things that you do what everybody else is doing it? So I'm gonna do it too. So are do you nobody is better than anybody else, but sometimes by your actions you show that you aren't. You say that you are, but you show that you aren't. So a lot of times it's really strange to me to hear people admit like they base their morals and values on the things that other people do. It's like, so if Alice, Jane, Timmy, and Donnie are doing it, why can't I? Well, you claim originality. You claim to march to the beat of your own drum. Now, if that's what you want to do, the things that Tom, Sally, Alice, and Donnie are doing, fine. But a lot of times, I'm like, why do you have to do those things if you march to the beat of your own drum? Because as adults, even as children, we know right and right, wrong and wrong, what's right and what's wrong. We know. Sonya says, still here just eating. Okay, Sonya, you and Jill both eating. See, Sonya has a cutoff time and Jill has a cutoff time. And that's good. And I have like a, what do I have? I have a try not to time. I have a try not to eat after this particular time. I won't say 7 or 8 because I already know I'm gonna get a snack. So what I say is I'm gonna work on that, and I'm trying not to snack or anything after 10. Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, the nights that I'm up late, I'm not trying to eat a full course meal, but I will snack. I will get me some popcorn. I will get a small cup of ice cream. I will do it. But for me, that's something I feel like I need to do better. But I also feel like it's okay to a degree because I don't overindulge. I don't overindulge. I'm not gonna get. I saw my niece the other night. Y'all, she was waiting for my other niece to get done cooking. She was cooking she was cooking um, cabbage, corn, chicken, cornbread. That's what she cooked. And everything was about done except the chicken because she was cooking the meat last. She said she just everything else can be warm or whatever. She wants her meat hot. So she was cooking the meat last. And her little sister, my youngest niece, y'all, she went straight to the freezer and got out some Bluebell cookies and cream. And I was like, girl, what are you doing? You're about to eat. So I just, I was like, okay, I get it. Sometimes people do eat their desserts first. Do you guys do that? Do you eat your dessert first and then eat your meal? Because I have seen people do that. Even though I don't think my niece was thinking of it in that fashion, I just think she was being greedy. Because y'all, when I tell you she had one of the biggest bowls in the house, and we had to stop her. We had to tell her to stop. Like, that's enough in the bowl. You're about to eat. And y'all know if you eat a big bowl of ice cream, you're not going to want to eat. And that to me is the reason behind maybe us growing up doing dessert last, you know, so that you can get your meal in and then you can get your dessert, but you've made sure that you've gotten your meat, fruits, and veggies, well, your meat and veggies at least. Um, because I tend to eat fruit throughout the day. So we grew up making sure that we got our meat and our veggies. And then if we did have dessert, it was after the main meal. I remember I had an aunt that she wouldn't even let you drink anything unless it was water. Now you could drink your water um during the meal, but like something like a soda, uh-uh. A soda, you had to wait. Kool-Aid, you had to wait. Thank goodness she was the only auntie like that. Thank goodness she was the only auntie like that. She made you wait. You were not going to drink during the meal unless it was water. Because I don't know, she just felt like, and it's true. Some kids will drink up their whole cup of whatever, the whole glass of whatever, and they haven't touched but like a bite or two of the food. So I understand. I understand that. And at least you could get water. Now you have some parents these days who would say that's abuse. I'm like, how? You have parents some days these days who would say that's abuse. No, she just wanted to make sure that you got your food in and you could drink later. Our, our drink was almost like our dessert, but she was the only one. She was the only one that made us do that. Everybody else, you could have your drink with your food. Everybody else, let us have our drinks with our food. So that was a good thing. But it's the end of October, y'all. So everybody who's having any type of Halloween celebration, be safe. And if you're doing it on YouTube, I hope that you have a successful event. Again, where we know that Jill's event on October 29th is going to be successful. Triple is going to have a successful giveaway tonight. And just be safe. Be safe because Halloween is probably one of the top three most celebrated holidays. So, be safe. I think people like to have fun on Halloween. People truly like to have fun. So make sure that you have fun, plenty of fun, and be safe. And November is almost upon us, y'all. November is almost upon us. And I know many of us do celebrate the holidays. Some people don't, but many do. And that being said, y'all know what that means. It's Thanksgiving before you know it, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It's Christmas before you know it, and New Year's is just a week away from that. And we're right back into that. Happy New Year, everybody! Happy New Year! And we starting this year, another new year all over again. Years fly by so fast. They fly by so fast. And when we're kids, we think time is so slow. We think it goes by so slow. But when we become adults, and prayerfully with the grace of God, we're adults a lot longer than we're kids. When we become adults, it seems like it flies by. Like it seems like it flies by. It does. So cherish every day. That's why I always push cherish your Mondays. Cherish every day of the week. I know Monday can be a hard day, the first day of the work week when it comes to work and things like that. But cherish every day. Be it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Cherish it. Enjoy it. Make the best of it. And then if it doesn't go the way you want, just be glad that you made it through and look forward to a new day. Be glad that you made it through and look forward to a new day. Hey, Hey, a brilliant, blessed mess. Look, I caught on to who you were. I was about to say your name. I'm like, that's brilliant. You know, that thing ties my tongue up every time. I already get tongue tied, y'all. Hey, brilliant, Avril, whichever one you're gonna call us. But she says brilliant is fine. I'm like brilliant. Brilliant is fine. Be called brilliant. Label yourself brilliant. Label yourself brilliant. We're all brilliant in our own way. Brilliant says, "Nice pride, Jill, Tamika. Hey, y'all, hand that. Look at it. It's I can't. I hate when it says that because I read it off. It's that pink hand waving emoji. StreamYard. Listen, learn these emojis. I thought it had stopped doing that, y'all. It's giving me the pink hand waving, and I'm just reading it. But again, y'all, check out all the content creators that came through here. Bad and Bougie Kim came through. Check her out. Triple Headed Goddess, Cool Gamer. Um, Again, Triple Head is doing a giveaway tonight. She said it's going to be a short live. So go over there and support her. And again, if you haven't been supporting her, go over there and support them. But don't be over there trying to claim all the prizes. Because that's called support. See, when people do the cash giveaways, they're doing the cash giveaways for people who support. And yes, we want new people. But come on over there and wait your turn to get into that giveaway mode. But you know, it is however Triple does it. She may not care who it is. And I probably wouldn't care either. I was just like, if you're here, you're supporting. Hey, if you know the answer, you know the answer. But check out Triple Headed Guys tonight doing the cash giveaway. Jill's Comfort Zone, October 29th. Poetry Harvest Fest. The deadline was yesterday at 11 p.m. So if you did not meet the deadline, guess what? Just come on over there and watch and participate and have a good time because we've already claimed that it's going to be a good time and you're going to have fun and you're going to enjoy yourself. Brilliant says, brilliant idiot says, okay, brilliant, I got you. As soon as you said that, that's when I kept, it's like my mind said, okay, call it Arbor. I'm like, what the heck? That's, you know how it is. You know how it is. But yes, y'all, I wish y'all peace, positivity, prosperity. Without peace, there's chaos. Without positivity, there's negativity. And with chaos and negativity, you fail to prosper to your fullest potential. And I want each and every one of you guys to prosper to your fullest potential. I want to prosper to my fullest potential. Lift each other up, encourage each other. Don't let bothered people bother you. And don't leave any place, be it work, church, the World Wide Web, anywhere. Don't leave with more stress than you went with. Help you take care of you. Help you take care of you. And the best way to help yourself take care of yourself is to watch the situations that you allow yourself to be a part of. Watch the situations that you allow yourselves to be a part of. Help you to protect you so that you can protect your family and those that are most important to you. Don't let your stress level get so high over people who mean nothing to you, over situations or things that mean nothing to you. Because you may be feeling great today and tomorrow stress will just come. It's been affecting you this whole time, but it'll just come on you. It'll just come on you. I've seen it happen to people. It's happened to me. Like sometimes you get so stressed out and it's like, why is this still just hurting me? It's because of your stress level. You've allowed things to stress you out. You know, there are things that are going to go on in life that we can't change. So what we can do is we can do our best to, if you can't change it completely, hopefully you can make it better. And if you can't make it any better, hopefully you can learn to deal with it so that it lessens your stress level. There are going to be a lot of things that we can't change in life. And if you can't change those things in life, learn to adapt to them in a way that it decreases your stress level about it. Young MIA, Jill shared this live stream, so came to check it out. Thank you, Jill. Thank you for sharing. Jill's Comfort Zone shared the live stream. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you, Young MIA, for coming over, checking it out. We're just over here dropping some nuggets. I'm doing my cool down. I just got done walking, doing my cool down, and I'm about to get out of here. And again, I do wish each and every one of you guys peace, positivity, and prosperity. Again, don't let anybody stress you out. Don't go any place. Like I said, work, church, the World Wide Web, YouTube, Facebook, whatever app it is. Don't go into that app and leave with more stress than you came with. It's not worth it. You know, if we're adults, nobody's getting any younger. Everybody's getting old. And for you young cats and you young gals out there, don't let this stress work on you. Because if you're 25 now and you start partaking in a lot of unnecessary stress, when you're 35, guess what? Primary hypertension, all these things, you know, headaches, depression, So I love it when I see some of these people out here. And I know we're not supposed to look up to celebrities. I don't. But sometimes I see some of the celebrities just kind of wilding out. And some of them, it's probably some things going on, and it's just the way they're reacting to it, and maybe they don't know how to, really, really deal with those things. But some of it is just like them just having good, genuine fun, not giving a care about what anybody thinks or says. And a lot of times, that's how you have to be the most stress free. Sometimes you have to just not give a hoot or toot about what someone says about you or what they care about when it pertains to you. Because I keep telling you guys, don't let people you don't know get you so heated and so upset. A lot of people walking around their households tonight, right now, as we speak, and from this morning to this evening, they hadn't said a word to their husband. Their husband hadn't said a word to them or whoever their mate is because they're mad about something. And they're right there in the same four walls, the same house. So when you go onto this World Wide Web, why is it so hard to refrain from talking to people who rub you the wrong way? Why is it so hard to, refrain from talking to people who rub you the wrong way? You don't love them. They don't love you. Now, do we love our sisters and brothers? Yes, I love all mankind. But what I'm saying is these are people we really don't know. And yes, some of them we develop relationships with, but it's still not like it's family. It's still not, you can't reach out and touch them. And if you can, you shouldn't want to, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how people are. I don't know why, but they will argue back and forth, days upon days upon days upon days. But then they'll walk around their household and won't speak to their spouse, won't speak to their mate, won't speak to their children. Children won't speak to parents. Siblings won't speak to each other because they're mad about something. That's stress. They're holding that in because they're mad about something. But they'll come right here on YouTube or any other app and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, drag for filth, drag for filth. I'm like, you're letting these people that you don't know, that you don't have to eat with, you don't have to sleep with. And hey, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Somebody says something to you. I'm like that too. We all want to get jiggy with somebody that gets jiggy with us. But at the end of the day, as adults, sometimes, what do you win in the end besides a whole bucket full of stress? Because I know a lot of the way some of these people argue on here, I know they got to argue in real life. I know they argue at work. And I might be wrong. Those might be the people who don't who you can hear a mouse pissing on cotton if somebody says something to them at work. And that might be some of the reason they come onto the web and act the way they do. You just never know. And my thing is, you come on here. I was talking about the stress and stuff that you have. I thought these apps were meant to be informative, educational, fun, and uplifting. Of course, with life, we're human. There's going to be drama. But I thought the bulk of it should be, I say at least 75% of it, fun, informative, educational, uplifting. And you come on here and you leave feeling bad. You feel worse than you felt coming on. If you like feelings, I mean, some people literally feel bad and they go right back into those areas that make them feel bad. You're gonna bump into those people. If you say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna leave this area and I'm gonna go somewhere else. Guess what? You're gonna bump into somebody else that's gonna bring it up somewhere else. So you just have to learn how to just, deflection is a good tool. Deflect can be a good tool. You see somebody out there that brings something up to you, deflect. If they want to talk about the Army, start talking about the Coast Guard. If they want to talk about the argument that you were in yesterday, start talking about what happened when you went to church last week. Start talking about what happened when you bought your dog a new collar. It's just certain ways we have to learn to adapt to the situations that are trying to make us act uneducated, act unkind, act unruly. We just have to learn to adapt to things. And I say that because, like I always tell y'all, I ain't no hypocrite because I'm not perfect. I'm not just right. Just I'm one of those ones that'll probably do the same thing, want to jump and react. But if you jump and react, after you jump and react the first, second, maybe the third time, try and catch yourself. When you make that jump, when you make that leap, try to catch yourself. Just like you have to pull yourself up when you're not feeling good, pull yourself up when things are kind of bad. Catch yourself when you find yourself going into an area that's just not even worthy of your attention sometimes. Thank you, Brilliant. Brilliant says, I will share you out your live about tonight about sis, I'll share your live about tonight after this. Okay. And Jill will reshare out. Okay, her Jill's event. Okay, thank you, Brilliant. Thank you so much. And y'all remember to check out Triple Headed Guys tonight I hope that her live is still on. I'm about to get out of here because there are some other people I need to catch up on and I need to watch. You know, I try not to stay on here. I've been trying to keep it to 30 minutes because y'all know we'll go an hour. Sometimes if the conversation is good, we'll go 2 hours. I've been trying to keep it at like 30 minutes, maybe even 15 minutes, so I can catch more people. And that's just the way I am. You know, like we were talking about that the other day, support, support, support. And I feel like if I do come on here one day and I stay on here 2 hours and someone's been in and out of my life for 2 hours, well, the next day or the next couple of days, whenever I come back, I'm going to try to stay maybe an hour, maybe 30 minutes. So, you know, that gives me a chance to also to go and watch other people. Cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it's the holiday season. I've been working. I've been missing a few more days than I usually miss because I be working. I be working over. I be trying to get some money. So, you know, a lot of times people be acting like they got it. If you got it, let me hold some. Let me hold some. I'm trying to get it because it's not just about the gifts and all this kind of stuff. Sometimes you just want to be more comfortable financially around the holidays because guess what? That's when the car acts up. That's when the heater goes out. That's when the stove wants to act a donkey. You got to go get a new stove. If you don't have a warranty, you got to go get another one. So, you know, anytime in life is a good time to have that stash, to have that little extra. But sometimes you don't want to go into your stash. So the holiday season for a lot of jobs that people work that offer extra hours, this is a good time to get you some extra hours so that you can do some extra things. So that being said, I will see you guys. I will see you guys. What's tomorrow? Is Friday. I'm not sure if I'll see you Friday, but if I don't, I definitely plan to see you Saturday on the next Let's Walk and Talk. And we can just, again, drop some nuggets and just talk about whatever we want to talk about, as long as it's encouraging, uplifting. It can be a little messy, but don't bring no mess. Don't bring no mess about about nobody y'all into it with now. We can talk a little mess about some celebrities or something. That way it'll keep it cute. It'll keep it cute. Because I really did enjoy that live that Tasha K did. And whether you guys like her or dislike her or don't, you know, have a feeling about her either way, if she was being genuine, I think that that's a good place to start. Uh-oh, can y'all hear me? Okay, I got a phone call, y'all. Y'all, look, we made it through the live. Okay, but I got that phone call, so I'm gonna call him back. But again, if you watched her, if you didn't watch Tasha K, if you like her, if you don't feel anywhere about her, if she's genuine with the olive branch that she extended, and I don't really call it an olive branch, but like she said, she knows that they're not gonna be friends or anything like that. But Cardi said something about, you know, doing something to herself. And Tasha said that she took ownership and taken a part of the reason why, you know, maybe she may be feeling that way. So, you know, a lot of people think it's a ploy. I don't know. But I think she's cried real tears when she was talking about her abuse as a child. So go over there and check that out, guys. It's, you know, I don't think that's a ploy. You know, I may be wrong. I hope that I'm right, that it's not. But what she said, you can take some of those words and just listen to them and just try to uplift somebody, because you can best believe as soon as you uplift them, there's going to be probably be two or three other people that's down them again already. At your age is what I suggest to people. Right, young, right. Is it young MIA or young Mia? How you? But yeah, you're absolutely right. Just act like an adult. Act your age. Act like an adult. Act your age. You have free will to continue live streaming. Yes, yes. Jill says, I don't have it. Good night, everyone. Good night, Sonya. Yes, good night, y'all. Y'all have a great night. And I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk Live. Let me call these people back, y'all. Let me call these people back because they're going to be fussing at me. Bye, y'all.